Good morning, this is Mark at the Wicked Edge Expert Corner Group, and we're talking lapping. And it's a very simple subject, but it's used across the board with knife sharpening. Lapping is, in simplest terms, used to flatten and level sharpening medium, whether it be a water stone like this king that you soak in water and absorbs water like a sponge, and you use it, flatten it like this. When you're lapping, let me start. We're trying to flatten the surface that we sharpen our knives with, whether it be full size or 1x6 plated, or wicked edge size on wicked edge handle, or the size of a Shapton 7 series glass stone. All of them different abrasives in them, but all of them are lapped flat to maintain them and refresh them or dress them, just like we did with this on the diamond plate. So because there is so many different mediums, substrates holding the abrasive, there are different lapping methods that best match what you're using. Now on these, I started with the diamond lapping plate, and they work well, and you try to match a coarse lapping plate for a coarser grit stone. And then when you get to the, what's coarser? 100, 200 is a coarse grit stone. A medium is 500, 600. 400, 500, 600, you would use a medium grit for lapping it. And when you get fine diamonds, fine stones, you want to go up to a finer diamond like 1,000, 1,200 grit for lapping. For some mediums, diamond resin matrix, this is diamonds that are now made like a whetstone, that the diamonds are in a resin matrix that's put on here flat, and it cures and hardens like epoxy does, and then it's flattened, and that levels it and makes those diamonds that are sticking up through that resin matrix. Here's another one. This is the Edge Pro diamond resin matrix, the first ones that I got on 1x6 paddles that I cut the points off and attached them on Wicked Edge. So these are the Edge Pro resin matrix, and these you use with abrasive powders that are not diamond, because we're not abrading the diamond that's in the resin. We're abrading the resin to expose the diamond. Here, we're not doing anything with the diamonds. We're using these diamonds with a whetstone to abrade the whetstone, to abrade the matrix and the abrasives and everything and make it flat. So you have to pick and choose what you're doing to make it appropriate, because all of these, we're flattening them and leveling them. Some of them we want to expose embedded diamonds or other abrasives and refresh it, flatten it, and make it available. So you have to pick and choose the lapping method. I'm going to go through them real quick. With the powders, you either use a glass plate like this one, comes with the silicone pad, and it's been engraved to hold the powders. These are silicon carbide coarse, medium, and fine. You put it on there and drip some water on it. You make a slurry, and then your diamond resin matrix. You rub them round and round inside. First you draw on there with your pencil line. And you etch it. We're going to talk about that more. What I want to talk about now is that different stones use different abrasives, but it's the same method. Here's the surfacing compound lapping powder from Shapton. They say the medium is for Shapton 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000 stones. Here they say the coarse is for 120, 220, and 320. So the 500 you're in between, and then there is a fine for finer stones. This is used with a metal plate that is a flat machine reference plate, but it is made to trap that powder and make that slurry. And then you would use that for Shapton whetstones, which I have over there behind me, the Shapton Pro stones. So this is the same lapping, but it's matched to the stones that you're using. Now, that's not to say you can't use the Shapton referencing plate with Sohira stones. You can. I just want you to see that there's a metal lapping plate. And there's one that's about $500 that's true machine flat, truly a reference plate. But that got a little carried away from me. This one is more affordable. Then we have, I showed you the glass plate. The ones from, these are from Edge Pro. I think the diamond resin matrix plates that Edge Pro is offering are made by the Columbia Gorge Stoneworks. And there are diamond resin matrix plates by Venev. And these are by Genda. They have different, I assume, different proprietary diamond resin matrices, and each one will recommend what they think you should use. And here's the ones from the Edge Pro, came in a sack. Whether you use it on the etched glass plate or on a plain flat plate glass, and run it around, take your pencil, make your cross lines so you can see the belly, and then run around back and forth, figure eight, whatever it takes to do your lapping. Now, lapping is not for everything, so I'm going to stop here and talk about that.